How are you?
Fine.
I haven't seen you in a few days. I left a couple of messages.
I know you did. I chose not to reply. What does that tell you?
That you think I'm gonna be pushy about the pregnancy and pile in with all sorts of questions and advice. Like, I promise, that's not gonna happen.
You bought me a pregnancy test.
It was funny.
Get better material.
Like, all I want to say is I'm here for whatever you need. You were so kind to me about Will.
What I need at the moment is some B6 and a bit of space.
Of course. And no more messages.
That'll be good for a start.
Okay, I will leave you to it then. Bye.
Bye.
After having a nap, I was trying to be quiet.
Some chance. I can't even sleep at night.
Here. Got this off Cristiano. Put it on your pillow before bed or into the bath. I give it to Olivia. It's like she has an off switch.
Essential oils. Well, that'll solve everything.
It's worth a go.
She heard news yesterday.
No?
Nellie Morris got a pipe bomb through his window.
Who's Nellie Morris?
He worked for Richie.
Who did the bomb?
Could be someone who wants to take over from Richie. Could be someone wondering where a kilo bag of smack has gone.
Or maybe they think this Nellie guy killed Richie.
Maybe.
You're saying we're in danger?
Do you know what the street value of that package is worth? 140 grand.
That's from Google, don't believe it. Journalists always exaggerate the street value to make the guards look good.
Sash, they kill people for an iPhone.
Look, we just have to keep our nerve till the body shows up.
That's not going to happen. If they wanted the body found, it'd be found by now.
So what do you think we should do?
Aromatherapy's a great start.
Carol, I'm not keeping heroin in a house with a 2-year-old child.
You're going to take it. Or Tommy's going to take it. But something's going to change. This can't go on.
What do you think?
Not bad.
I know it's basic.
You know, it's easier to practice on someone else.
You?
Not necessarily.
Wish me luck. Hey.
Yeah? Hi.
Did you read the letter?
Got halfway through before my head went numb.
Right.
Sorry. That was mean.
It's okay. I can see you're still annoyed.
What you did to Dolores was rotten. Making her apologise like some kind of schoolgirl.
You don't think I deserved an apology?
Everything's a federal case with you. You turn up to 11 every time.
You're right.
So stop doing it.
I need you chill pills.
And another thing. Just because Sharon and me are family doesn't mean I want her involved. Next time, deliver your own letter. Or text like a normal person.
You're funny. I like that. I wish I was funny.
Trust me, you're hilarious.
Thanks.
What do you want?
I want to know what's going on.
That's none of your business.
So there is something. You were ringing Dad all day Thursday. I tried to bring him in here for a pint last night and he insisted on going into town. What happened between the two of you?
Nothing happened.
Is it about me? If you don't tell me, I can't help.
Help? You want to help? You do 10 minutes of remand and you think you're a hard man.
I didn't say that.
How exactly are you going to help? You're only a child and you're not even a nice one. You just keep swanning around. That's what you're good at. Leave the adults to pick up the crap, face the consequences.
What consequences?
What were you thinking when you handed yourself into the guards? Did you think that Richie Lennon wasn't going to come after us, your dad and me, and anyone else he walked out on? Did you think he was going to just give up?
What did he do?
That's none of your concern. Now, unless you're here to buy something, I'm busy.
Carol, I might be able to help.
Who's Richie's second in command?
I think Nellie Morris is running things.
What do you mean is?
Richie's gone.
Who told you that?
He did a runner. Everyone in prison was talking about it.
Is he coming back?
Do you think they'd be walking around in daylight if he was coming back? Do you want me to go see Nellie?
Maybe wait till they finish scraping him up off the floor.
What's going on with Dad? Is he in trouble?
Nothing's going on. And if there is, you stay out of it.
Hi, Alvin. How are the hands?
Getting there?
Give us a look. Getting where exactly?
They're improving.
You can't believe that. They're worse than they were on Thursday. What did Dr. Lockhart say?
I imagine he would tell me to keep using the aloe vera cream and offering up a prayer to St. Bartholomew.
Go to the doctor. Aloe vera is not medicine.
What about you? Any news?
Sorry to disappoint you. It turns out I developed an allergy to certain kind of seafoods. I overdid it a bit in Galway.
Who doesn't? I stayed in Terryland once with a couple of lads out of Machnas. Remind me to tell you about the Eurovision bong contest.
Go to Dr. Lockhart. He'll probably just give you some hydrocortisone cream and at least you'll know what's wrong.
All right, I've been told.
I'll be checking that you've been in.
Dealing with sick people. It makes them so bossy.
And how are you feeling?
Bored with that question for a start.
Did you talk to Pete?
Yeah, he gave me 40 minutes on the state of the roads. Do you know there's a pothole in Cabra that you could lose a horse in?
You know what I mean.
I'm not letting you put me in the middle of this. If we're going to be friends or whatever, great. But there are rules. Rule number 1, I'm not your way to Dolores. I'm not going to be telling her how brilliant you are.
Will you tell her we meet up?
If it comes up, yeah. I'm not hiding anything. I just have other things going on in my life.
The food truck, will that be expensive?
No, I'm just range finding at the moment. There's a guy converting an old ambulance.
Ah, don't do it. Bad luck.
Did you have a bad experience with ambulance food?
Why don't I cook you something? A proper dinner. You can give me tips after. Tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Where are you going to cook?
I have a spare room. You could stay overnight, get breakfast in the salt house. Or not.
Is she following me?
Carrigstown is smaller than it looks.
Yeah.
Refills?
Yeah.
I don't expect a hug, but you have to put that big puss on.
It's my face.
There's a thing called smiling these days. It's very popular. Oh, napkins, quick.
It's nothing really.
Run across and get some kind of burn cream. Good girl.
No, you don't put cream on a burn. Look, just keep cold water on it. I'll go and get the first aid kit, okay?
Kitchen knowledge.
You all right?
It's getting there, thanks.
You did actually splash yourself, didn't you?
A little bit. Just the right amount.
What did we agree? We keep Zach out of things. Then you're telling him that we owe Richie a favour?
I never said that.
Well, you told him something.
I told him to back off. And I'm telling you the same thing. If I have to deal with this on my own, I'll do it my way.
What does that mean?
It means cracking heads. And if I have to start with yours and Zach's, I will.
Yeah, there's no talking to you when you're like this.
Yeah, well, you know where the door is.
Sash told me about Nellie.
Did she tell you who's next? Because, you see, I don't believe that Richie's on the run. I think he's here, making pipe bombs.
Look, a gang is a business. Sooner or later, they're going to settle down and stop blowing each other up. Then we'll find out who is in charge and I'll bring them back their gear.
I'm losing it, Tommy. I started to talk to him.
Who? Richie?
No, Sir Smack-a-Lot. The suit of armour.
Well, you know what they say. You don't have to worry until he starts talking back. Maybe that's him now.
It's open. Steve.
Am I interrupting?
Yeah, so it's 1/3 kitchen scraps, 1/3 paper, 1/3 weeds. It's better than anything you could buy.
I'll bear that in mind. Thanks, Tommy.
Are you back in Dublin then?
Just passing through.
Right. I'll head on.
Cheers, Tommy.
Look.
I can see why you needed rescuing. He put years on you. So what's the problem?
I need to find out where Richie Lennon is.
Why are you mixed up with that crowd?
I'm not. I just want to know, is he in Dublin or not?
Not a chance.
You promised me I could come to you if I ever needed help.
Bedroom promises. You know what they're worth.
You can let yourself out.
Chris!
Look, I want to apologize again.
Don't. I was a bit hard on you.
You have a lot on your mind.
I don't, though. Every time I try to think about it, my brain goes walkabout. I spent 3 hours this morning on a pros and cons list. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, of course.
3 hours.
Baby brain, I've heard all about it.
I have a baby brain already. It's the size of a midge.
Have you told your mom?
If you think I want my family involved, you are crazy. I'd be up to my ovaries and baby grows by first post tomorrow.
So you haven't been on to Galway at all?
What do you mean? Mikey? You are joking.
You're not gonna tell him?
Mikey knows about this when I say so. There's no point in two of us worrying.
Okay, you're right. Let's just work on that list. I can think of a million pros.
You know what? There's acres of time. I don't know what I'm fussing about.
Well, I wouldn't say acres now.
Most problems solve themselves if you leave them alone. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Text me, Hiya, Mum. What's the crack?
Should we be worried about Steve Yates?
Thought you'd give me some information. You wouldn't.
He didn't let anything slip.
I'm not a fool.
I know that. What's wrong, Karen? I know it's tense, but I've never seen you like this.
Falling apart, you mean?
It's just that you're taking it a bit harder than I would have expected.
7th of November. What were you doing 20 years ago?
No idea. Lifting turnips.
I was walking down the aisle with Billy Meehan. A bit late because he had to sleep with my best friend first. 20 years. What do I have for it? Robbie's dead. Lorcan's dead. Christy. I'll see my grandson once in 10 years.
You have this place?
"20 years of grafting and losing everything and forcing myself to keep going. Getting up in the morning after Robbie when all I wanted to do was die. 20 years. And here I am, waiting on some dog to tell me what to do in my own pub.
I'll take the heroin. I can bury it up in the allotment.
No.
That's what you wanted.
I was wrong, wasn't I? If anything happens, it's me they'll come looking to. They all know Carol Meehan.
Tommy's right. We made him up clean lines, you know.
Hi.
How's the arm?
Oh, much better, thanks. Can I ask you a favour?
Sure.
What's a decent hostel around here? I got stuck in that swords job and I missed my bus.
Have you working on Sundays?
That's just a blip.
Well, I could always drop you into Connolly. Surely there's more trains to draw there.
Not on a Sunday.
You let her catch our breath. Commuting's no fun the best of times.
The man beside me yesterday ate a tub of coleslaw with his fingers.
Oh. Would the job not spring for a hotel?
They would, eventually.
Why don't you stay here?
I couldn't.
Come on, it's one night.
Oh, why wouldn't you stay here while you're looking for a hotel? We've 2 rooms lying idle up there.
He's right.
We could give you a receipt for €50. You could just pay us when you get it, you know?
Anto!
They're an insurance company. They're not going to miss it.
He's right. I'd rather pay.
Right. Just do a quick socks and jocks check. There you live like an animal.
Thank you.
Are you sure? 50 sounds like a lot.
That's exactly right. And it won't be for long anyway.
Sit down.
Thanks.
Can I ask you something? That coffee earlier. Were you faking that?
I did drop the cup.
But you didn't scald yourself?
Maybe a little. Tyler says there's nothing that bonds 2 people more than helping out somebody else.
You think Cleo will be around here swapping recipes?
He had a conversation that wasn't about the past. It's a start, isn't it?
Maybe so.
You have to push your advantage. Ask her over.
I don't have her number.
I do.
What's this for?
Oh, I was bending Tommy's ear earlier, so he might need it.
You all right?
Yeah, just a bit of a wobble. Nothing terminal.
Why don't we all have a glass? I can leave him for Dad.
Ignore him.
Come here. Tell Tommy thanks for the offer, but I'll hang on to the stuff. Only makes sense that way.
You sure?
Won't be forever.
No.
Did you tell you Steve Yates called in?
Social or business?
I was trying to find out if he knew where your man is.
And does he?
I wouldn't say. I'll call him again tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll ring it out in one way or another.
Really?
If you see steam coming out of the office, just turn the stereo.
People have been using aloe vera for thousands of years. How is that not better than some powder from a lab?
Please tell me you're not one of those nut jobs.
I am careful about what gets into my body.
I see the hands are still bad.
They're getting there.
I've had a word with Dr. Lockhart. He'll see you first thing tomorrow.
I can't afford doctors.
There's no charge. I told him you were a good cause.
That's great. You see, some people say problems just solve themselves, but they don't. Do they, Bronagh?
Shut up.
The spice bags have landed.
Legend. I'll get some plates.
Right.
Carol called in. She's in much better form.
I'm glad. She had a rough anniversary today.
Yeah, I know. We had a good talk. She said to tell you she'd get over herself. She'll hold on to it.
Oh?
Yeah. It was a relief to be talked to like an adult.
I asked her not to bring you into it.
Oh, yeah, man. If it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened. So, how did it end up in Carol's place?
We were supposed to be doing a delivery. Then Richie disappeared before he gave us the address.
Now you're stuck with it.
Yeah, Carol was very freaked. Can't say I blame her.
Well, how much is there?
I think it's 1 kilogram.
No one's going to call that personal use. Not Mr. Keith Richards.
Yeah. Dealer quantities, isn't that what they call it? And if the guards find out about that, it's going to be serious jail time.
What are you going to do?
Suck it up. There's nothing we can do.
I don't know. Maybe there is.
Sorry?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Don't get involved, I'm warning you.
Yeah.
Zach.
I heard you, Dad. Don't get involved.
Aisling, this is why we have a rota. To make sure that she takes it easy. You know what she's like. Ash?
Everything okay?
Just my mother suddenly thinking she's Wonder Woman, and my sister who apparently doesn't own a watch. What is the point of having a rota if nobody sticks to it?
Bronagh, stop taking everything on your shoulders. You have enough to deal with.
Don't remind me.
Have you spoken to Mike yet? You have to tell him. Give him the chance to support you.
Well, that's typical.
What did the doctor say?
Contact dermatitis. He thinks it's my hand cream, my very favourite one.
Oh, that's a shame.
I've been using that hand cream for years. How can I suddenly be allergic to it?
Sure, they change the ingredients in these things all the time.
Either way, he says I can't use it anymore.
And you're going to do what you're told, yeah?
Of course. I have to find a new hand cream. I can't stand having dry hands.
Coconut oil. I use it all over.
So that's how you keep that gorgeous face looking so young. I'll give it a go. Thanks.
See you later.
Another happy customer. I wonder how many more patients I can see before the next crisis call.
Is your dad around?
It's at work.
All right, I'll tell him I'll catch him later, yeah?
Carol. Another one of Richie's buds showed up in the canal.
Yeah, I heard. He wasn't doing the breaststroke.
Dad doesn't want me to get dragged in, but I already am.
He's right. You should get back to playing with your tractors. Seriously, Zach, you need to get the hell out of here. Richie's crew weren't exactly fond of you, were they? Now they're gouging each other's eyes out. Who's next? I'd rather be lying on a Lilo in the Costa. But instead I'm serving special branch tea and biscuits, thanks to you.
Your spot's probably the safest in Dublin.
You've got a chance to get away from all of this.
By the way, you know you overpaid me.
What?
Yeah, there was an extra 4 hours in my last check.
Don't worry about it. Call it a welcome home present.
No, I want to work it off. Make up for all the trouble I caused.
I wasn't expecting that. You coming out of prison more honest than you went in.
Ah, very funny. So what time do you need me?
I don't. And anyway, looks like you've finally seen sense and you're heading off in your holliers.
I'm going back to Kilkenny. So make use of me while I'm here. You'll be doing me a favour.
How'd you figure that out?
A few hours work. Get back into the habit of things before Kitty has me toiling on the farm.
Not like stretching before you exercise.
You wouldn't want me straining my puny, unused muscles dragging cattle feeding around there, would you?
All right, if it shuts you up. Come over whenever you're ready, all right?
See you then, boss.
Sharon, hey, sorry to disturb your break. I wanted to give you these as a thank you.
Oh, thanks. They're gorgeous. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, you were so kind to me, and I had such a good night.
It was a good thing Cleo was there. I'd have a hard time doing Anto's nails. He's very fussy about his colour.
I hope we didn't keep him awake too late. You don't notice the time when the fun starts.
He's married to a night owl, well used to it. So if you're ever stuck, there's a bed for you at ours.
That's so nice.
Do you want to join for coffee?
Oh, I'd love to. Can I get you another?
No, I'm grand, thanks.
Thanks.
My child is officially bilingual. We were in the park today and she saw a dog and she said, Mudra. Tommy, do you hear me?
What?
Never mind.
Sorry, I'm all over the place.
Oh, Zach. He's not emigrating to Australia. At least you can visit him whenever you want.
Oh, I'm grand with him leaving, The further he is from Dublin, the better.
So what's up?
I don't know. He's a bit off.
Well, he has just come out of prison. That'd leave anyone shook.
Yeah, he's acting shifty, like he's hiding something.
I think you're being paranoid.
Well, who knows what contacts he made in that place and what they're getting him to do.
He's learned his lesson. Do you know where he is now?
No.
Working a shift in the station for free. Carol told me. He's making it up to her for everything that's happened.
Zach doesn't usually do anything unless there's something in it for him.
Will you stop? He's seeing the dark side now. I'd say that scared him straight.
Maybe I'm reading too much into things.
Yeah. Well, you're allowed. He's your son. It's your job to worry.
Should get some car marks. Entice the lads to get a haircut.
Aren't we supposed to be staying away from stereotypes these days?
Are you saying Doug would be interested in articles about under-eye concealer and invisible socks?
You never know. Lucy, I've arranged a meeting with the engineer for 1 o'clock tomorrow. I'll need you there so I can finalise my claim.
My diary is fairly full. I do have other jobs to attend to.
Well then, you'll be happy to get this one finished with, won't you?
Fine. I'll move some meetings around. How are the nails holding up?
Still on the tips of my fingers?
See you tomorrow then?
Did Cleo tell you I did her nails? We did a girls' night in with Sharon.
Is that right?
You know, next time we should experiment a bit with the colours, now that I'm more confident doing them.
Next time.
Sharon invited me to stay whenever I'm stuck. If I keep this up, I'll be doing next year's as a nail technician. Anyway, better go.
Yates is doing this on purpose. Making me sweat.
Leave it to him. If Richie's around, he'll sniff him out.
I don't know about that. Hey, what's going on, John? No, you can't come in here and start turning everything upside down.
Actually, this says we can. Start with the office.
Thank you so much. Hey, how is Wonder Woman now?
Under the watchful eye of my brother.
Oh, it must be so frustrating for her, not being able to do anything.
Serious guilt about it. It eats away at me.
And you're keeping her safe, just like she did for you when you were young.
Not sure I'm a fan of the role reversal. And now a baby on top of everything else.
You have a lot on your shoulders. But here, what can I do to help you?
Nothing. I mean, how could I have been so careless, Chris? I'm a nurse. It's not like I'm totally ignorant of the workings of the female body.
Don't beat yourself up.
It's better than the alternative. Accepting that this has happened and that I've actually been that stupid.
You're not stupid. You're amazing.
Really?
Are you kidding? Look at what you've done for your mom. She can stay in her own home thanks to you.
Long may that continue.
You've organized everything and everyone to make sure that happens. Forget about your mom being Wonder Woman. You were the superhero here.
Stop.
I'm serious.
I'm blaming hormones for this.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm good. Or at least I will be when I get some food.
Let me get you something then.
They break anything, you'll be getting the bill.
Smash glasses are the least of your worries.
What's that supposed to mean, John?
This is Richie's too.
He wouldn't be that thick.
Yates.
Who else could it be?
Give a hand to this lad, will you? Empty.
Why did you try it on, huh? It's not like you could look any more ridiculous. What are you doing? I'm letting them know that they're wasting their time. Are you happy now?
We're not finished yet.
Don't forget the Jack's on the way out, sure you won't. In fact, search where you like. It's not like you're going to find anything. I think I might make an aeroplane out of this, huh? Shame to waste the paper.
Are you not afraid they'll find it?
I don't even know where it is. In fact, if this shower do hit the jackpot, I can plead genuine ignorance.
What?
Who's in the suit of armour? Somebody's moved him.
Who?
I don't know. When I find out, they're getting free points for a month.
Hey, how's your hand?
Not too bad. Thanks to Broom's unending determination to get me to the doctor.
She's never wrong.
I wanted to get her something to say thanks. I know she drinks red wine, but would she prefer white rosé?
She can't drink.
I knew it.
Knew what?
Come on, didn't I say so the other day?
Maybe get her some chocolates.
She's peaky looking, exhausted, sick, can't drink. She can only be pregnant.
What?
With child. In the family way. Pea in the pan, bun in the oven.
Yes, I know what pregnant means.
It's wonderful news.
You can't say anything, especially not to Bronagh.
Consider my lips well and truly sealed.
Thank you.
She couldn't have picked a better person to confide in. Slip of the tongue notwithstanding.
It was a stupid thing to do.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You can make it up to her with babysitting hours when the time comes.
That was Carol. She had a visit from the guards earlier.
Did she?
They searched the suit of armour. The drugs are gone.
Mad.
Don't give me that.
What's wrong with you?
I know you took them, Zach. Who put you up to it? Because if somebody on the inside has you doing their bidding, it stops now.
Relax. Look, it's not what you think. It's to get the rest of you off the hook. If I'm the contact, you and Carol are out of the equation.
Look, Zach, I know your heart is in the right place. But I am not having you putting yourself in danger again. Come on, hand them over.
Let me take responsibility, please.
The only thing I want you to be responsible for is getting your head together.
And I will, but I'll sort this first.
Do you really want to be caught up in that world? Yeah? Because the deeper you sink into that...
I know, I wish I didn't, but I do.
But here we are. Only this time, you are going to walk away. And no arguments.
And what about you?
When you're a dad, you'll understand. I would take on 1,000 Richie Lennons if it meant keeping you safe. Good man.
Just be careful, will you? Going to find you.
Come on. I'll drop you at the train station.
What are you going for?
A big quarter pounder, but no leaves or fancy sauces.
No dry burger between two slices of bread.
I'm a man of simple tastes.
Hi.
Hiya.
Hey, doll.
I hear Lucy stayed with you the other night.
Yeah. Poor thing missed her bus. She called in asking about local accommodation. She had plenty of room.
Do you not find it strange that she came to you rather than look online?
I never thought about it. Maybe she just wanted to see where it was safe.
What's this about?
I don't like telling people what to do in their own home. You need to watch yourself around Lucy. She's not right.
Well, she seems fine to me.
But she's not. She's dangerous.
Lucy?
Trust me. Everything you see is an act. I found out the hard way.
I think 10 years ago, she told me.
Yeah. A highly sanitized version, I'll bet.
You think she lied to us?
Lucy would never tell you how bad she actually was. What she put me and Pete through.
But she's in therapy now. Surely that means something.
Lucy is capable of anything. From soft manipulation to full-on violence. Therapy or not, you have to cut her loose. I'll go. Take care.
See you.
See you, doll.
So, the search came up empty.
Get out.
Let me get this straight. You come to me, a serving Garda, desperate to know the whereabouts of a dangerous criminal for reasons you won't reveal. And you think I'm going to keep quiet about it?
Something like that, yeah.
I have a job to do.
Your job.
Do I have to remind you that it was you who wanted nothing more to do with me?
This is revenge, is it? Your pride got hurt, so you got your own back. You make me sick.
I don't bend the rules or do favors for anyone. Good luck.
suppose he was just doing his job.
Here, don't you start.
Sorry. The good news is it was Zach took the drugs. I have them hidden in the bag of compost for now.
I will swing for him.
He's just trying to help us. He knows now that it was risky.
Risky? It was plain foolish.
I'm aware of that, and so was he.
So what do we do now?
Well, back where we started. Stash of drugs and Richie Lennon on the missing list.
If I thought he was gone for good, I'd flush it.
Well, if he comes back, we'll be ready.
We're in this together, yeah?
Don't worry. I have your back.
I don't know what to think.
We should listen to Dolores, love.
Lucy seems harmless enough. Maybe she's just lonely.
We don't know anything about her. Did you ever see Single White Female?
Dial down the drama.
I'm serious. I'd be sleeping with one eye open.
Don't be one of those people.
What people?
Making light of mental health issues.
What, sir?
Cleo, what's the story with Lucy?
What do you mean?
Just in general. Is she trustworthy?
Oh, listen, I'm not getting involved. I'm not her go-between, whatever it is.
No, just a second. You used to live in Drogheda, didn't you?
Yeah, but nowhere near Lucy, if that's what you're asking.
No, it's not. I was just wondering what time the last bus was at.
Late? Like midnight? Is that it? I'm starving.
Yeah, thanks. See? She lied through her teeth to get her feet under the table.
Why though?
I don't want to find out. Do you? No more sleepovers.
I suppose not.
Feeling any better?
Whoever called it morning sickness was clearly lying.
Poor you.
One of my brothers. This is the 5th call today. Did they do nothing with that running it past me first?
Don't answer it.
What if it's important?
Like the call you got earlier? When they were looking for your mom's slippers? See?
That's not the end of it. He'll keep trying, or he'll get one of the others to ring.
Well, you have to step back and let them make the decisions.
How can I? I'm the nurse of the family, and the only one who doesn't have any children.
Yet.
It'll fall to me eventually. It always does. What did I tell you?
Let it ring. You're doing them no favors by holding their hands.
They need me.
Bronagh, you've spent months caring for your mom and setting everything up for them. It's time to put yourself first.
Hiya. What can I do for you?
I'm such a fool. There I was, lost my paperwork, and I realised I missed my bus again.
So you have your bag with you?
Well, I wanted to be prepared, just in case. And you said I could stay if ever I needed to?
I did.
It's still okay, isn't it? I don't want to impose if I'm not welcome.
Of course you can stay.
Great. Great, right. See you in a half an hour. Okay. Better get the nibbles sorted. The boys will be here shortly.
What boys?
I told you earlier, the post office poker night. You said you didn't mind.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Are the lads' rooms ready? It's going to be a late one.
It's just I told Lucy she could stay.
Oh, sorry, Lucy. Yeah. Hey, looks like you get to try the pot out after all, huh?
I suppose better leave you to it.
Tell you what, I have some face packs upstairs. You can have a pamper session for yourself.
Angeline Ball stars as a police officer from Ireland in our new drama Hidden Assets, and it all kicks off with a routine drugs bust that opens up a can of worms at 9:30. That's new drama for Sunday nights, and even though Kin has ended, all episodes are available to watch now on RTE Player.